Yeah, basically, it's the Solar Decathlon is a competition to create an innovative solar home. Yeah, using the sun's energy. It's not just your your average student architecture competition. The houses are actually built and exhibited in Spain. It's really cool. Like you get tested on all these things: architecture, engineering and construction, energy and efficiency, electric energy master, the entire house. So these are houses that have been in the competition before.
From 2 years ago. And a bunch of universities from all over the world made built actual house. And we are going to build two in 2012 in Madrid.
So we want to talk a little bit about the Tohoku earthquake. So because of the earthquake, everyone is thinking a lot about where does Japan go from now, like how do we rebuild, what do we do from now? And as you can see, like the effects are still continuing, they're still like sediment everywhere. So we're thinking about how we can move on from that. So Chiba University, that's our president, she's really cute. We're working to sort of work towards coming up with a solution, and this is one of the ways that we're working on that through the Solar Decathlon. So this is our proposal, the Omotenashi house. So basically, it's a solar house, the solar panels, surrounded by a rice paddy and a cultivation screen. Basically, it's about mixing Japanese traditional architectural practices, the Japanese way of living with like modern technology. So I guess this is the house itself. Tajima, do you want to explain?
It's 20 meters times 20 meters height, and we have 65 to 70 meter squared house, and we have two couples living here.
So basically, this is our concept: sun, health, and sustainability. So the sun has to do with sort of how the health of the environment, the health of the inhabitants, nature, living with plants, because now we're sort of separated from nature. You all live in Tokyo, you understand. Nature is not really that much a part of your life, and the Engawa from Japanese architecture. Okay, so sun, health, and sustainability. So in our house, we are working with Sexy House, maybe you guys know them. They're the biggest manufacturer of houses in Japan, and they're helping us with our construction and also the roof. These are really fast. I think we should get 25 seconds, okay? And we're also working with the Center for Preventative Medical Sciences at Chiba University, because this house has to be also healthy for the inhabitants. So we're using lots of natural materials. And the Center for Preventive Medical Sciences does a lot of work with industry to keep the chemicals in your home.
And we are going to build this house 3 times, one in Japan and one in Madrid, and bring back to Japan again.
It's completely prefab, like from construction to getting rid of it. Like we'll recycle it. It's not going to be just thrown away. It's completely sustainable in its construction and really efficient. So we're talking about the Engawa. So maybe you Japanese people know what an Engawa is. It's sort of that room that's between outside and inside. And we're taking that idea further to think about like mixing community with the inhabitants. So if
we are going to use kind of movable tatami mat and making space with connection.
Exactly. So you can use the space as a room basically. So you don't need to be inside the house to be used in the house. So basically you can use that space to, have food, to sleep, to relax, to enjoy nature, to watch plants, to have time with their neighbors. And now we're talking about nature. This is a plant factory. I'm sure you haven't heard about it, but it's now a new innovative way to grow plants. So it's basically a farm packed into a machine. So in our house, we have a plant factory right here. It's being developed by Chiba University. And it's basically an efficient way to grow plants. It's completely controlled temperature, humidity, nutrients.
Yeah, we call it cultivation screen.
So if you look at the plant factory, like the plant factory grows plants at 3 times the rate as like, growing a plant regularly, because it gives the plant exactly what it needs. So now you can make your own food inside your house. And we're actually working with the horticulture department to make the plant factory more energy efficient so that it can become a reality and a part of all your home. So here's a plant factory. It's all lettuce. Hope you guys like lettuce.
We're gonna make it very more like retreat size factory.
Yeah, because before they've been huge facilities, but we're trying to figure out how to bring it down to a domestic level. Okay? So here's the final image of our house. And our house is all about energy sustainability and food sustainability. If you remember after the earthquake, the 2 things that affected us all was the availability of food and energy. So we're putting that idea, what we can learn from our own experience, into the Tasha house. So friend us on Facebook, find us on Twitter, or follow us on Twitter. Do what you do on Mixi. Yeah, you can see us at Constructomat in Barcelona if you happen to be in Barcelona next month, or at the Low House Design Award at Shinjuku Gyoen. And also, if you have deep pockets, I have deep pockets, so you slip me some money and we'll put it towards the house, because we really do need a lot more funding. So we're almost there, we need your help. So, well, we're not almost there, but you can help us get there. So, if anyone wants to be sponsored, meet me at the bar.
I think you're going to get far in convincing everybody. However, I think it's a pretty expensive house. Considering it should be, you know, kind of sustainable and all that. It's like you can build 2 houses with that budget.
Well, the thing is, it has to do with the fact that we had to do a lot of research and development in making the house.
Expensive researchers, that's what it is, yeah.
Okay, that's a good line, Mark. Remember that when we meet our next client?
Why is the house twice over budget? Because we had to do research.
Well, the thing is, like the factory, we're working to make that happen on a domestic scale, and we're also working to make it low energy, which until now the developers haven't even thought about. So.
You know, all these manufacturers, right? It should be in their interest to make research for free, because then afterwards they're going to rake it in. So, okay, they're really off. Anyway,
really
good luck.
It looks like,
hope
so
you go far with it.
Okay, open invitation.
Another presentation when it's done.